As a recruiter, you might need a way to take a job vacancy and then distribute that job vacancy to a selection of different job boards. It's a common feature that a lot of people ask us for, that ability to take that job and then add it to the system and just then distribute that far and wide. So that then when applicants start to come through, they fall through to your database. Obviously, it's going to be a huge time saver. In this video, I'm going to show you how you can use the Giig Hire platform to do exactly that. I'll give you a quick run through of how you first add jobs into the system by either adding them manually or the Chrome extension. And then once they're in the platform, I'll show you how within a couple of clicks, you can start to distribute those jobs to free and paid for job boards. So you can start to spread the jobs far and wide and hopefully receive candidate applications.
Okay, so to show you how to set up the jobs and start distributing them to job boards, first thing that I'll do is take you to the tools menu in the top right. And if we go down to settings, you're going to want to come to job board integrations, because in here, this is where you can set up the different integrations for the job boards. The first thing you'll probably notice is that we don't have a huge number of job boards. We've started with a small number. We are going to continue adding job boards over the upcoming months. And if you are a Giig user and there's a specific job board that you need to see, let us know and we can do our best to get it set up. The second thing that you'll probably notice is that we have some couple of paid listings and then a selection of free listings as well. So to set up a link to one of the free listings, all you have to do is come down and click enable. And it's going to take you to the screen where it's going to ask you just to click a button to enable Google Jobs. And there you can see it's enabled. So if I refresh the screen, you'll see that has now been enabled. So it's as simple as that to set up a job board. If you're going to go for a paid option, so to show you, say, something like ZipRecruiter, what the platform does is it gets you to generate a ZipRecruiter feed. And then this feed is a unique URL feed for you. And we have then instructions on how you connect that to ZipRecruiter. As you can see down here, we have a contact that you can reach out to at ZipRecruiter. You have to basically reach out to them with your feed. They will then set that up. Whatever agreement you have with ZipRecruiter in terms of paying them to advertise the jobs is obviously between you and ZipRecruiter, but that's how you do the paid versions. So like I say, just to show you one more, I'll say Monster free, enable that. That says now it's enabled. If I refresh, so you've now got Google and Monster. The second thing to show you is adding jobs into the platform. So I've already got an active role here for a co-founder. I'm going to show you how using the Chrome extension, you can pull in a job, say for a software developer, and then how you can advertise that straight onto the job boards. So if I come into LinkedIn, I'm going to search for software developer, just to give a different name. So yeah, we'll go for this senior full stack engineer role. So if I click on that, if you open up the Giig Chrome extension, platform's automatically going to scrape as much data as it can in terms of tags, skills, location, description, experience. You can obviously edit all these settings from the extension as well. So I'll just put some experience of Luke in there for the meantime. And I'll put salary in as well. So I'll just say, do you know what? I'll go 60 to 70. Once you've got that in a position where you're happy with it, all you need to do is click create job. It will say job created successfully. Come back and refresh. There you go. So we've now got the senior full stack engineer role. The other thing the platform should do is if I come into the database, it should also create a company for me as well. So if you don't have that company in the database, the system's going to add that. And also then in jobs, there you go. That's the job that we've just pulled in. So to distribute that job onto a job board, you might want to edit the details for the job first, because obviously we've taken that. It's going to have client information on it. You might want to come into job details, read through the description, just check that there's nothing on there that obviously is going to identify your client. And then once you've done that, you come to advertise, all you need to do is select update job advertising. That's it. Your job will now be distributed to those job boards that you've selected. It may take 24 to 48 hours for the job boards to pick up the data. It doesn't happen instantly, but yeah, it will happen when the jobs read our feed. They'll then take that data and they'll distribute that out onto the account that you have with Monster or Google. If you want to take it off, all you have to do, update job advertising, simple as that. So the other option is if you're not using the Chrome extension, how do you distribute them onto job boards? Again, fairly straightforward. You come up to the create option and go job. System's going to prompt you, like, who do you want to add the job to? You can have no company, but yeah, if I'm going to say I'm going to attach it to this job, you can decide whether it's temp or whether it's perm, and then start filling out the job details. As you come down to the bottom, there's an advertise job option. So again, all you have to do is click the ones that you want to advertise with, click save. It's going to do that. Once you've filled in all the details, it will then distribute that job to the job board for you. So yeah, that's how you do it. That's how you initially connect the job boards, pull a job in from a Chrome extension and advertise it on job boards, and how you advertise a job that you create from inside the system.